Have you found the perfect model for your project, but there's a tiny bit that's missing? Let me show you how to fix that. Hi, I'm renovating my studio, and in that process, I was looking for little quick connects for my camera gear, and I stumbled upon a couple of them on AliExpress and different other websites, but I thought I should be able to print that, right? So I looked around and I found this model by this guy, and it looked great. I printed it, tested it, and it's almost perfect for me. Now, this model is perfect if you have the right hardware, which I don't. So I needed to adapt this little plastic piece into this and make it work for me. So how did I need to change this? Well, the original design needs a 1/4 20 nut. I don't have that, but I do have heat inserts. So I thought, well, I can make this work with the heat inserts. Also, the piece that goes onto my camera right there, it was not tall enough for my camera so that I could reach my SD card slot without removing it from my stand. So I extended the little piece just a tiny bit, and that also made it so that I can use the existing screws that I have to screw into my camera. Now, this is all simple stuff that you can do in most CAD softwares. However, I didn't have access to the original files, and I just needed something simple. And to do that, I just used TinkerCAD. PCBWay produces quality components for demanding needs. PCBs, CNC machining, 3D printing, sheet metal fabrication, and injection molding, delivering the custom parts that you need for your next project. PCBWay is celebrating their 10th anniversary this month with exclusive coupons, badges, badge charity sale, and a lucky draw. Check them out at pcbway.com. Links are in the description. Now, after logging into TinkerCAD and importing my files, I'll show you what I've done and just quickly how I did that. So my first thing was to extend this base right here. Now it used to look like that. That's the original part. And I just needed to extend that face. It didn't really matter how this looks because it's a practical print. So the way that I did this was the first thing that I needed to do was make sure that I still had this hole when I'm done. So I took a just basic shape and I put that in the middle, and then I matched it up to that hole, the existing hole. Now I won't be doing this with exact measurements, but you can see what I'm doing pretty easily. So I'll put this in the middle like that, and then I'll grab a box and put it on top of the part, and I will scale this to however much that I needed to extend that box with, and to be the entire part like that. Now this is not perfect, and it doesn't have to be. It's a practical print. So what I'll do is I'll first combine these two boxes. So I'll press the bottom box and the top box while holding shift and click the combine tool, and then I'll click the cylinder and then the box and combine again, and that is my part done. Not perfect this time, but I didn't even measure. So let's get rid of that so that I won't print it at all. And look at what I did here. This was a little bit more involved just because I had to remove stuff and then add stuff back, which is just one more step than what I just did. The first thing that I did is that I grabbed the hole again and let's put that there, and let's try to make it roughly the size that it needs to be. So I'll put it in the hole and make sure that it goes all the way through. So now I have the position of the hole, and what I just need to do now is I need to delete that part, and that's quite simple. I just need to make sure that this box is bigger than the hole that I want to cover up and the same height as the rest of this part. Now I'll select the inner box and then the outer box and hit combine, and then both of them, the cylinder and the box, and hit combine again, and there we have it. Now I just went one step further and added some more holes for heated inserts, and that's the only change that I did. Those two little things made this from an unusable part that I needed to order hardware for into something that I can use right now. So let's get this printed and put in some heat certs, and we're done. And there we have it. I have the printed parts. Heat insert it is in. Now all I need to do is add that 1/4-20 bolt that I have into the extended part. And I have a nice little quick mount for my phone or my camera or my lights or anything. So I hope that helped you in realizing that if something just needs a little bit of tweaking, you can do that. So have fun, I guess.